So it's Monday morning, March 22nd. It's the second day of spring. It's been lovely for those of us who pay attention to the change of season. And in some parts of the world, all the greenery, all the trees, they're all asleep and they begin to wake up on the first day of spring. It's actually pretty drastic in some places where winter and snow and ice and cold, and then slowly you can see little buds on the trees, little blossoms, depending on the sun and the amount of heat there is in different places. Here in Southern California, it's pretty green actually. Still, it's like a half and half, I think. So that might be a good way to open our day, to start our day, to begin that this is a new day, regardless of what season it is, what hour of the day it is. We can look at it as a new beginning and set ourselves up for being open, spacious, being flexible, being adaptive, and whatever that means to each of you. However much that can be accessed. It's not all or nothing. A little bit of openness, a little bit of adaptiveness, a little bit of seeing the bigger picture could be very useful for us. So let's begin our meditation. We pick up a posture that is upright and stable. If you like to close your eyes, you may do so, giving yourself a chance to close to the distraction of the external world and coming home to this body, looking inside and seeing what needs paying attention to. Where is that corner which is comfortable that you can sit and be peaceful? And as you straighten your posture, take a few deep breaths, relaxing your face, relaxing the shoulders, straightening the spine. Let your neck be long. And let your legs be relaxed. Your arms setting on the sides, relaxed. And let your belly be soft, meaning if you feel your breath coming and going, you might notice the inner muscles of the abdomen be tight. It's like housekeeping, going in and moving furniture to create more space. Similarly, when you sit to meditate, you may make a micro movement here and there inside your body to create more uprightness, more space. Bring awareness to your chest area. See if there is any tightness in the inner muscles behind the skin around the rib cage. Loosen up. You can do that by exhaling, taking deep breaths in. Inhale a big gulp of breath. And gradually exhale. Notice your mind and see how is the quality of the mind. Is it restless? Is it busy? Is it twirling around? What is going on? Is it soft and neutral? It makes a difference when you point out inside your mind to yourself how is the quality of the mind. So take a moment and take a look. Notice the muscles on your forehead. They can tell you when you feel how they are sitting, how they are being, those muscles on the forehead. They can tell you if you are lost in thoughts. They become tense, active. Also, the muscles of your eyebrows and eyelids, the eyeballs, they can tell you if you're thinking, they become active. So, slowly, gradually soften. Give yourself a few moments. Find your anchor. Anchor could be the breath moving in through the nostrils, moving out through the nostrils. You could just pin your attention at the opening of the nostrils. Or you can expand your attention to the movement of the breath going inward, feeling the chest rising, falling, abdomen moving in and out. So, an anchor, the job of an anchor is to hold you in one place, and when you wander off, to bring you back. It's just holding a ship or a boat on the surface of the water. The anchor goes deep inside under tons and tons of water, lands on the ground, but the boat can have some room to wiggle, some room to move. But eventually it cannot go far because the anchor is heavy, landed on the bottom of the sea, bottom of the water. So likewise, your attention can pin itself to the breath. If the breath is uncomfortable, you can choose choose your body, choose sounds as an anchor to come back to. And so this rope that is connected to the anchor at first is very, very long. The boat goes far away from the shore, from the dock, from the place the anchor is. But as you train yourself to bring your attention back to the breath, back to the body, this rope becomes shorter and you realize that you've gone away faster. So it's not a thing happening by itself. You have to be engaged, you have to be involved. Come back to the point of the anchor over and over. So let's do that together in silence for a few minutes. As the theme of our course is authenticity, we are working on getting more and more pure as we authenticate ourselves. The first thing to do is to know what we are made up of. It's like a jewel taken to the jeweler. The jeweler can tell how pure the jewel is and what kind is it. So in meditation, when we sit, we're not just trying to become peaceful, but also understanding our mind, understanding how phenomena works, so that we can be more empowered. So as you sit, you may make a note in your mind. In the arising and passing of things, this was a thought. When you feel something that is not neutral, this is a feeling. It's pleasant or unpleasant. This is a memory. This one that just came up is a desire. This one that's present could be restlessness. It's high energy. Just being okay with it. So can you identify what is going on right now in your field of awareness? Instead of just being engaged and lost in a thought or in a story, in a location other than here, just notice, is this a memory? Is this a fantasy about future? This is just a monologue. So we're not just coming back to the breath, but once you went away, identify where you went and then come back. And if you are with the breath and you see more deeper layers, then you may feel movement of the breath and identify it as the element of wind. Movement is wind, air. You may feel peaceful because of it. Let yourself enjoy the peace and notice it. This is peace. This is steadiness. If you're not peaceful or unsteady, just make a note of it. This is not steady. This is agitation. So let's do that for a few minutes in silence, each of us by ourselves, but together we do this. Make a note of your experience, as subtle as possible. Where is your attention now? Just be aware of it. And now I'd like for you to think of your day, if you know your schedule, and imagine yourself being peaceful going through the day, doing whatever you're doing with peace, calmly, as you listen to somebody, as you explain something to somebody, and as it is with our experience, often things happen we did not expect or did not plan for. So prepare yourself to be present, peaceful, finding your breath, landing inside the breath, breathing in and out, and ending the meditation with some words of kindness to yourself and to all those you encounter, whether in your mind or in your physical world. May all beings, including myself, be peaceful. May all beings, including myself, be healthy and strong, be joyful, playful, and may all beings have the opportunity to be wiser, kinder, more attentive. And may all beings benefit from the goodness of my life, all of our lives.